We just shoot the whole time.
Head bopping.
You guys ready?
Yeah, whenever you are.
If a volunteer was a piece of candy, and what kind would they be and why? Of course, a lifesaver, because I see the volunteers every day step in and take over with these kids when we don't have the time to do what they come to do.
If I looked into the heart of a volunteer, I think I would find bubbles, because they're fun.
Yo, volunteers, let's kick it.
Turn the beat, it's a brand new Kiss edition. Alright, stop, pay attention and listen.
A poem. Dear volunteers, V is for very, very, very patient. Always, all the time.
I think volunteers keep calm and fish on just by being here. I think they help the staff stay calm by, being that extra set of hands.
Volunteers really make the program sing and lets us do what we're able to do like nobody else around here. Be so innovative, get kids out and about, and do care beyond the bedside.
I think our volunteers are the glue that hold us together, and I think when you grow, you expand. And so our volunteers are going to fill in those cracks as we grow and we expand.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. We do some work and then we play hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. It's off to work we go. We do some work and then we play hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. All right, attention!
If I was going to describe a volunteer with a fish principle, I would use choose your attitude, because they come through the door, they do whatever we ask of them.
O is for outstanding, because
The volunteers are here to support our mission. Hold those babies closely and tightly. Play games daily and nightly. Volunteer, nice, nice daily. Nice, nice daily. Volunteers are bright, bright daily.
Bright, bright daily.
Volunteers are nice, nice daily.
Nice, nice daily.
We don't know when we come through the door what our day is going to look like, but there's always a volunteer there to give us a smile or a lending hand.
I don't think I could pick just one piece of candy. They are kind of like the whole bowl. There are so many different types and so many different kinds of volunteers and all of the different services they provide to us.
If I had to pick one fish principle to describe our volunteers, it would definitely be make their day. When I come out of the pool and find the gym in neat and clean order, it truly makes my day, and I'm so grateful that they're there to take care of things.
How do I think volunteers help us grow and change? Well, one example is with our PFAC. It is our Patient Family Advisory Council, and we take to utilizing the volunteers for sibling care during those meetings so that the parents can focus on the meeting and not have to watch their children.
And candy hearts, because they tell us sweet stories.
Thank you, volunteers. Especially thank you to the evening volunteers.
L is for loving the social workers, even when we repeatedly ask for sibling care. Last minute, all the time, every day.
Present our Eddie's.
A short personal story about volunteers about Charles, who is this lovely retired minister from Tennessee. Charles sat down with Grandma and they just talked, and she lives in Tennessee. So just the voice of Charles was helpful. After that volunteer day, he said that was the best day he's had here so far.
Thank you, volunteers.
Whenever I see a volunteer, I always think to myself, they've given up their own time to come here, and it's a blessing to see them every day.
If you notice the names, I want to thank all the dwarfs who have come along with us here, and they've adequately named me Dopey.
If I could change one thing about myself to be more like a volunteer, I kind of really like the red jackets, so I would do that.
U is for unbelievably understanding. When we ask for sibling care, all the time, last minute, every day.
here today to make our volunteer video from the facilities department here at Ranken Jordan.
The fish is falling.
Thank you, volunteers.
I think the best thing that I've seen a volunteer do for a patient or family member is just to listen with empathy.
If I looked into the heart of a volunteer, I think I would find Mary Ranken Jordan. Because we all come to Ranken Jordan for a million reasons. But we end up staying for one. And I think it's for the mission of Ranken Jordan and for what she put in place for the children.
I was having a not very good couple of days recently, and it meant a lot to me that a volunteer stopped and asked me how I was doing. And I said, I'm doing okay, and thank you very much for asking. And the same volunteer did the same for the people she was with who were also struggling. And it just reflected what volunteers do here. They give of themselves and they care about other people, and they lift us all up by being here.
If I looked into the heart of a volunteer, I would see a light of many colors. A light that offers warmth, a light that offers hope, a light that offers direction, a light that offers comfort.
Thank you for helping at Ranken Jordan's, and we had a lot of fun with you guys here.
Mary, who works with us upstairs in the quality department, and she is my lifesaver. She helps me with data input.
What? Yo, volunteers! N is because you're number one. You're number one.
We love our volunteers.
Thank you, volunteers, for everything you do. We would be so lost without you.
What a volunteer does to make me smile is that they show up. When a volunteer comes to Ranken Jordan, they bring skills and knowledge.
We had a dear volunteer pass away in December. And for those of you that don't remember Ken, everybody knows Ken. Ken had Woodstock on his hat, was everything to everybody, World War II fighting ace, just an amazing man.
Many of them have careers, families, and they come in and they devote their time and their energy, their efforts to these children and their love.
I think in order for us to be able to change, we need our volunteers here to help us grow, to help us get organized, to help us take even better care of the kids. And if we didn't take really great care of the kids, and they're such a part of that, we wouldn't need a bigger building. They make a huge difference.
Volunteers!
Hey, Karen. T is for teamwork, especially when we need help with last-minute sibling care. Every day, all the time.
Today I want to talk about volunteers. We use volunteer down in COPS right now, and I know that Happy uses a volunteer over in laundry. I know that Grumpy uses a volunteer over in laundry.
I volunteered here in high school.
And she volunteered here in Bashful. You were not supposed to speak. You're bashful.
Thank you very much, volunteers, all of you. But I want to give a special shout out to two. Charles, your voice and your presence and your wisdom are fabulous. And Bob, your energy and your willingness to do just about anything is a gift. You two make me a better chaplain.
If I had to pick one fish principle to describe a volunteer, it would be there, because they're always there to help the patients and the families and staff, and we just so appreciate all they do to help us.
Pat Chambers, who is a concierge extraordinaire. Pat greets everybody. She makes everybody smile, everybody happy.
So the volunteers come and help us with things we don't have time to do. So they're kind of our chocolate that covers everything that has to get done.
My favorite volunteer would be Nikki.
Well, since we've been here, Ashley has gotten to do so many different things. The volunteer is with her all the time.
E is for positive energy with the siblings. that we ask you to watch all the time.
But I want to say that without the help of the volunteers, the cops department would not be able to get their work done on Thursdays.
I think if a volunteer were a piece of candy, certainly in development with special events, they would be Starbursts because they bring lots of energy to our events, and that's what makes our events special.
I love when they are observant during their time with us and they can really anticipate what a child or a therapist needs. This is a shout out to Sandy in the HR office. We love you working with us and appreciate everything you do every time you show up. Thanks.
If a volunteer was a piece of candy, I would choose a reason, because each volunteer is the special reason that we can successfully ensure that each child benefits 100% from being at Ranken Jordan.
Volunteers remind me of Skittles because they're like a rainbow with the happiness that they bring each day they come to Ranken and to each patient.
We believe that they would be called lifesavers because they've done an awful lot for us and taking care of the patients and taking care of the kids.
They're amazing. We love all of our volunteers.
And it's just amazing to watch how volunteers and parents or grandparents in this case can really come together and amazing things happen.
Caring, kind, fun. Silly. Hilarious. Humor, full of humor.
And
I feel like if the volunteers were a piece of candy, they would definitely be Starbursts because they come into our gym and they're just these little bursts of energy and they really help the patients interact and they just make our lives easier too.
Tom is just, I see him all the time. He's always happy. He sits at the front desk there and helps people.
E is for exceptional enthusiasm in all you do.
I thank you and I take off my dopey hat in appreciation. Sleepy, if you would lead us out, that would be just great. Thanks, everybody. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. We do some work and then we play hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
And R is for really?
Really?
Really? Really, really?
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 Really patient when social work asks for sibling care, last minute, every day, all the time. Love, care coordination!
She always makes us feel special, and we really appreciate Jackie.
Our volunteers are doing something from their heart, and they're bringing this boundless energy to our events and really to anything in the hospital.
Thank you, volunteers. We appreciate you.
I smile when a volunteer interacts with the children. They get happier, we get happier. I feel like that's the best time for all of us.
I think the hearts of our volunteers are just absolutely solid gold.
it doesn't hardly seem like enough volunteers, but thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Ken, you will be missed.
To all the volunteers, I want to say thank you for lifting me up and lifting all of us up and giving so much of yourselves every day. You make Ranken Jordan possible.
I'd like to thank the volunteers for every minute of every day that you give to the kids at Ranken Jordan. We couldn't certainly do what we do in our great facility if it wasn't for all of your love, help, and support. So I hope you really enjoyed tonight, and I look forward to growing more with you.
Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
Are we done?